Hey guys, so I haven't talked to you in a while, so I thought that I'd start filming videos to talk to you and kind of get you involved in my life. Yeah, so today we're going to be making a milk and cookies cake, and I'm going to set the oven to 325 degrees. I have two 8-inch pans, but I'm supposed to use 4, and I don't want them to be too thick and take forever to cook. So I guess I'm just going to do 2 batches in the oven. But yeah, this recipe is from a YouTube video, so I guess it'll be good, hopefully. There weren't any reviews, so yeah. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so to start we're going to use 4 cups of flour. I don't know if this is actually true. You guys can probably tell me. But I heard that you're not supposed to just like scoop your flour out of the container. You're supposed to put it in a bowl and then scoop it into your measuring cup, because then you're not using as much flour and it's not like as heavy of a pastry, I guess. I used it before and I used a lot less flour than I thought I would, so I don't know, at least maybe you can save some flour, I guess. Just like take a spoon and I don't know, you can scoop most of it up, but when you get to like the last little bit, you kind of have to use a spoon. So maybe I can just, yeah, we'll count that as 3. Okay, so with that done, we need 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then just mix that up really quick. Okay, now we need 3 sticks of melted butter, but they're probably going to need to be cooled because they're going to go in with eggs. I don't know. The recipe didn't say to do that, but I'm doing that. I haven't been baking as much recently, and I'll be honest, I think my mom's kind of happy about it because we don't go through as much butter. There was a point where she had to buy like 4 tubs of butter, not tubs, boxes of butter a week, and I would go through them all. While that's in the microwave, I'm gonna go ahead and get out our beaters and our bowl for the icing, because those both need to be cooled because we're using heavy whipping cream. While the butter is cooling, I'm gonna go, I should not be waving these scissors around. So while the butter is cooling, I'm gonna make these pans, their little parchment paper deals, and grease them up. Alright, so I already have my melted butter in here. It's cooled off a little bit, but not a ton. And then I'm gonna add 2 cups of brown sugar. It didn't say whether to use dark or light sugar, so I'm using light because that's the first thing that I found. And then another cup of white sugar. Okay, now I'm supposed to take 2 eggs, separate them out by yolk and white, and then add 1 yolk at a time and then the egg whites separately. This is not working out well for me. I've broken 2 of the egg yolks. I just broke the other one while I was pouring. And I can never separate out egg whites unless they're already like, so I guess I could have just separated it into the bowl. I guess that would have worked, but... Okay, now the recipe calls for 4 teaspoons of vanilla, which seems excessive and expensive to me, but... Okay, now it's just a matter of mixing our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients, and then we're gonna add the chocolate chips and everything should be ready. I think I'm gonna add about half of the dry, and then fold, then add half, then fold. Okay, so in the recipe, she said to use part regular chocolate chips and part small chocolate chips. So she didn't give me how much, so I guess you just do it by heart, like how you feel, what makes you feel good. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. This is 4 cookie cakes, so it should be like a lot, right? Right? I'm gonna start with 1 bag of the normal size chocolate chips and then half a bag of the small chocolate chips. This looks like a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Okay, yeah, that was, I guess that's a good amount. Maybe that was too much. I don't know. I don't think anyone will complain. But I'm gonna go ahead and take 1/4 of this and put it into one pan, and another quarter, put it into another pan. And then we'll start baking the first batch. Can you tell how thin that is? That's thin. I think I'm gonna play it safe and put more in. I guess I'll do 3 pans. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this looks a lot better. Okay, first batch going in for about 18 minutes. That's how long the person in the video said that she was gonna put them in for, but she was like, I don't think they're gonna bake in that amount of time. So I don't know if they're gonna bake in that amount of time because she didn't update me. I'm gonna set the timer for 9 minutes and then be sure to flip them halfway through. Okay, don't tell my mom, but I'm gonna have some of the dough. She doesn't like it when I do that. I always forget how good chocolate chip cookie dough is. It's so good. Alright, so the first batch is done. You can see I tested this one and made sure it was all the way done because I wasn't sure. But, yeah. We're gonna have to be on my phone for the rest of the video because the camera died and I don't know where the battery charger is. So, they look really nice. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but they're really golden brown. Looks really yummy. Alright, so it's a little bit later. I kind of forgot that I was filming. So I have 1, 2, 3 cakes. That one is very broken because I took it out of the pan too soon. But that's okay, I need it to cool anyway. And I mixed 1 pint of heavy cream and 1 cup of powdered sugar with a teaspoon of vanilla, and now we have our icing. I'm gonna whip it up a little bit more, but then we'll get to putting it all together. All right, so I have my cake plate, I have just a regular spatula, and I have my cakes, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start. Just a little on there so that everything stays in place. I should probably actually do more than that this time because my bottom layer is broken. Okay, I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna hope for the best and... Okay, that's relatively centered, right? And for this, I think I'm gonna do a naked cake because I kind of want to see that golden brown layer. Hopefully this isn't too rich. Probably will be. Everyone that's in my house right now doesn't like rich cakes. So I make desserts and no one eats them. So that's fun. Okay, second layer going on. This one's also a little bit cracked, but I'm not as worried about it as the first one. That's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Can you see that? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I'm excited. Okay, next layer of frosting. All right, last layer. This one's the prettiest, so hopefully I don't have to put any icing on top, but I might. Ah! Oh, that looks so cute. Okay. Here, get a close-up. Beautiful. She's gorgeous. We love her. Okay. I have an idea about how I want to decorate it. Oh, I need to wash my hands now. But, yeah. I think to decorate it, I'm just gonna plop some on top. I think that's cute. Yeah. And then remember, I still had half a bag of mini chocolate chips. So I'm just gonna take some of those, sprinkle it on top. It looks so cute. Okay. Look how precious. Look at it. It's a 3-tier cake and I made it all by myself. I'm so happy. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it. Hope you're having a good day. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.